Diniz for Investing Insights. Speaking with me today is Santacruz Silver CEO Arturo Préstamo. Arturo, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you, Vivien. Thank you for having me here.
So just to kick off, can you let us know a little bit more about Santacruz Silver and a little overview of your projects?
Yes. Well, Vivien, we're a producing company now. We have three properties in Mexico: Gavilanes, Rosario, and San Felipe. We're aiming to have Rosario as our first mine to come in production. This December, we started commissioning, and we're aiming to declare commercial production by first quarter of 2013.
You mentioned commissioning, so the mill for the Rosario mine is on track in that case?
The mill is on track and under budget, actually. Francisco Ramos, our COO, did a great job. He executed very nicely this first mine so far, and the mill came out on a budget of $10 million instead of 12.5 as we first budgeted. So we're very excited on how things are moving along in Rosario.
And you mentioned you wanted to get Rosario into production by the end of Q1. What needs to happen for that to remain on target?
We're developing the ramp that will allow us to be running 4 phases by both veins, Rosario 1 and Rosario 2. And we just need to execute properly and have this ramp done and get those producing phases on time.
That sounds good. Hopefully everything works smoothly. You're also having an ongoing drill program at your Gavilanes property, which is returning some really positive silver grades.
Right.
Can you tell us a little bit more about this property?
Yes, we're very excited on Gavilanes as well and how the exploration has been going so far. We have practically finished our first 6,000 meters of drilling down there, and we're proving 2 veins, Guadalupe vein and the Descubridora vein, successfully so far, and hitting targets as we had been planned since we started with. We also have been aiming into a stockwork area called El Hundido, which we have been intersecting along a 300-meter strike. So we're very excited on how Gavilanes is coming along, very high grade, very interesting through widths on both veins and the stockwork area so far. So we'll keep drilling and during the next year on Gavilanes, aiming to have a resource estimate by mid-year.
So that's what we can be waiting for this year for Gavilanes, is a resource estimate.
That's correct.
Anything else?
Well, in San Felipe, we're drilling as well. We're starting a 25,000-meter drilling campaign. We want to double our resources for another 50 million ounces of silver equivalent, and end up and finish the year with a pre-feasibility study for San Felipe for at least 1,500 up to 2,000 tons a day mill.
You also have a PEA plan for San Felipe,
right,
the project. What needs to happen in this process to keep it on track?
We want to finish this 25,000-meter drilling campaign in order to include this on our feasibility study, pre-feasibility study at least, and start building the mill starting next year, 2014, aiming to have this mine in production by the end of 2014. Just to give you an idea, this mine, once in production, will be giving us around 3.6 to 4 million ounces of silver equivalent on a yearly basis.
So 2 mines in 2 years, that looks like a very ambitious goal. So what can we expect in 2013?
In 2013, we'll work hard on the 3 properties. We'll consolidate Rosario as a producing company. We'll keep drilling on Gavilanes with the idea of getting a resource estimate and getting to know the mine better in order to see what will be the best mining approach for that property. And in the meantime, we'll keep drilling in San Felipe and have the pre-feasibility at least ready by year-end.
Well, thank you very much. That sounds like a very good story that's coming up soon. Thank you for joining me today.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much.
That was Arturo Préstamo, CEO of Santacruz Silver. I am Vivien Diniz for Investing Insights.